just feel like I took a bunch of L's and today sucked. Which is funny because yesterday I was so excited. I had such a high flying disposition, and today it brought me right back down to earth. So I was supposed to have a call this morning, and the guy never showed up. And I was like, my lead nurture sucks. I did no follow-ups. I messaged him, I emailed him once, he booked it. I literally waited and then just showed up on the call and was like, oh, he's not on here. And thought, why didn't I send him an email every 24 hours up until the meeting? Or every 3 hours? Or just leading up to remind him, like, this is coming up, we're excited to see you, all this stuff. I didn't do any of that. So I sent some follow-up emails like, hey, sorry we missed you. I sent 2, and he actually booked for Sunday morning at 5. So I'll be able to talk to him. But the thing that I really realized is that I'm so unprepared for the sales process. I was just like absolutely wired and anxious, and I put headphones on and all I could hear was my heartbeat, because they're like not noise cancelling, but like I could hear myself easy, and it's like it's like, man, like I was kind of relieved that they didn't show up on the call, because what would I have done? Like, I wouldn't have done a good job, which I've sort of set the expectation of, 1, they're going to say no 100% of the time, and 2, if they do say no, then it's hopefully I'm able to inform them that was the best option, and like sell from my back foot and be like, I'm good that you don't want to do this, but I still want to be able to break down the falsehoods that they have surrounding their life. Like, for example, trying to get someone who makes very little money to use my service, even though I know it works, I mustn't be that convicted, because the thought of like someone in Uganda saving 6 months of rent for my thing almost stresses me out. But then here's the other thing, is that I should have no stress, because I have like so many guarantees that are completely unfair to us that get in more customers so that we can refine our product. And I'm like, why am I thinking like this? Like, there's literally nothing to be worried about. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, and if they don't get the required outcome, they also get money back. So it's literally free work. Like, we're doing free work for ages. The offer we have is so insane that I don't think people even believe it. Well, that's the thing, is I haven't even pitched it to anyone. But just like the lead magnet. Also, the lead magnet needs to be revised, because it is not accurate. I'd say it's like 65% accurate in what it needs to do. So there's that. I'm like, oh, I gotta do that. The good news is the 3 people are trialing it. I'm gonna be running through it, and those will be awesome case studies that we're gonna edit and make look so good, and look like kind of like a magician's act a little bit, where we're gonna like walk up and be like, hey, are you studying for the thing? And then detail all the processes we're doing to help them, and it'll be like a Mr. Beast-esque edit. When that comes out in like 8 weeks, and we get like the turnarounds on that's gonna be sweet. I have too much going on. I realize that the processes are so sluggish and very manually driven, and there's just too many things. But right now, the number one priority that I have is figuring out how to do sales well. And Hormozi has 2 videos, one where he talks about the closer framework, and then the second one is the best sales training on the internet. And those are incredible. Like, I just need to absorb those principles, and I will never have an issue going forward. So there's that, and I'm kind of like anxious. I'm just focusing all my attention on that, and I'm not doing the other stuff. Thankfully, I have family members that are doing reach outs, and so I'm able to hit like 200 to 300 DMs a day without me having to actually do that. I just need to like do the nurture on those. But I feel like I'm just not... I think I'm burnt out. I haven't been sleeping very well. My son was up all night last night. I probably got like 3-4 hours of sleep, which is not good. And I think that might be why I'm so down in the dumps, because I need to eat and sleep. I haven't been eating and I haven't been sleeping. I eat like one meal a day. I ate one meal yesterday. And yeah, so you can definitely reach diminishing returns on the amount of work and effort you're doing when you circumvent the other things. And I think I'm reaching those diminishing returns, but the problem is that I have to do what's required. And so I'm just in this constant loop of like, I'm not getting enough done. And then when I wake up and I do all the work, I'm like, I feel terrible. But I feel better doing the work than I do getting the full night's rest. But sometimes I'll like hit these points where I feel like I do now. I'm just absolutely zonked. So, yeah. You gotta keep plugging. These are the days that suck as a wantrepreneur, because, I don't know, you feel like the whole thing was silly, even though you put so much time into it. But that's why I have the thoughts, and I'm like, I know that these are false realities. These are distortions. And so I'm not super worried about it, because I know that I'll get excited and I'll have a good night's sleep and I'll eat some food. But this is the journey. This is what it feels like every day. And yeah, I just want to get out. I want to be doing this for the rest of my life, full time.